Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a New Year's message for the sign of Cancer. So guys, keep in mind it's a general message. Take what you feel is for you. Disregard the rest. Go about your day. But know that no matter what messages do come through the cards or through spirit today, it's still up to you, your active free will, the choices you make, and the steps you take in this world to get your fulfillment. And for me, that's personal freedom and personal power. I hope up until this point, this new year has treated you wonderfully, that this month has been awesome, and that you're following through, setting goals for yourself, and feeling powerful as a person, my friends. For all my subscribers, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I love you guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you feel like this has resonated, please feel free at the end, hit subscribe, join the journey with me, let me encounter your energy more often. It'd be lovely to have you along the ride. So before I get into the cards, I'm just going to call in spirit. I'm going to ask my team of light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Raphael to join us to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me only as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages that are only for the highest good of those of us watching, but the most far-reaching that the most of us could relate with. So if this doesn't resonate, it's not for you. Check out your moon, your rising signs, your Venus, depending on, what kind of message you're looking for. But know again that they're general, so they can't fit everyone's situation. Just take what you feel applies for you and disregard the rest. Come to this with an open mind and an open heart, my friends, and a discerning sense of voice in your head. So I'm going to start off first. This is the Colette Baron Reed postcard from Spirit Oracle. And I'm going to ask an overarching, I saw the bottom card here. So it was this one I saw? No, this one. I'm going to take that one. The overarching energy, and we're going to get two just because I pulled that one. Thank you. And the other one that came out like this. That Spirit would like you to know. So these are channeled letters from Spirit from Colette Baron Reed. I'll show you the case if anyone's interested. If these trigger you, if I say something that touches a sore spot or makes you feel a certain way, think about something, what was it? How can you use this information going forward to create positive change so that next time you're less triggered? And take this as a tool of using your empowered vulnerability. When something was said, this is how I felt, now I'm able to come to my life more embodied because I can see what's been holding me back and where I needed healing to happen. So the first card I'm going to read is the card that I pulled, and it has two cherubs here at the back saying, you are magic. And we need to own our magic and believe in our own magic first before we can make anything happen in our world. So whatever we're trying to manifest, we have to believe in it. We have to have a core belief in ourselves as well first before we do this. So, dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flossomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be where they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable, loving you like crazy. So let go of an idea that you thought of what life needs to look like to be perfect. For some of this is letting go and perfectionism and really enjoying our flossomeness. For example, today, random little example, my hubby's birthday is tomorrow and I'm making him a cake, a beautiful little carrot cake, and I took 2 minutes too long before I checked it, and I feel like I got the edges burnt just a little bit. It was still a little bit raw in the center, and our oven has a hot spot, so I feel like I probably should have moved it around. But if I dwell in my perfectionism that there's a little bit of black on that cake, I'm not going to serve it the whole thing, which I'm sure is absolutely delicious because the batter tasted good, would be rotten, and it's not rotten. I'm not going to get rid of the birthday cake for a few spots that may be a little darker than I would have wanted them to be, because let's be honest, we can cut that off, right? There's a lot of stuff that happens in our world where if we look at it like, well, if there's a burn spot, we're not going to take it, we could really miss out on a lot of opportunities, right? So this, I feel like, is saying, you know what, let go of your idea of what life is supposed to look like, what this ideal you may have built up or felt like inclined to believe in because of just the social structure and reality we live in. And what also I found important about this was to let others be where they are too. To know that we're all in a perfect place and time on this divine path, and it's important that other people learn their lessons without us trying to control it. And that there is this huge dichotomy that exists within us, that we are very complex individuals, yet very simple as well. So let yourself be wherever you want to be without judging your situation, and accept that flawsomeness. You don't need to hold on so rigidly to an idea of perfection. So the other one here has an angel kind of looking on, and it says, with love. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right places, the right opportunities, and the right time just show up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were given up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing. And you are. It's not just this saying it. You are incredible. And it's amazing that we're here. It's amazing. You're amazing beings. And you are an amazing being with beautiful, complex thoughts that you should share out into the world. You are an incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. Let's say that together. I am incredible and a magnet for miracles. I am incredible and a magnet for miracles. You are incredible and a magnet for miracles. Believe that to be true, because it is part of your, I heard humor, but it's also part of your magic, is to believe it, that you are a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved, sigh. So also know that just because things don't show up the way that we thought that they might be, does not mean that the right thing isn't coming for us. So let go of what you think your world needs to look like, this idea of perfectionism, and shine just like you are. So I have the Healing with the Angels Oracle here by Doreen Virtue. Thank you, Spirit. You have answered prayers. So this one card also did talk about that when we put our prayers and our desires out into the universe, we can ask for it, but we don't get to control where this miracle comes from, who delivers it, what it even looks like. This is this stuff. It is time to surrender to the divine, my friends, to surrender to what's happening. Focus on your present. Focus on the things that you can do, what you have control or power to do. Focus on you. But also I feel like this is saying don't stop praying. Like this one said as well, like, do you remember what was about how you felt just before a miracle happened? You thought you were going to give up, more like surrendering because you'd put work in, and now you're like, well, you know what, I've done what I can, it's time to see what will happen. And that moment where you gave up those reins of control and you surrendered, you allowed that energy to come to you. Don't keep praying, or don't keep praying. Don't stop praying. Keep praying. Because Spirit hears those. Keep yourself in high vibration. Remember that your words and your thoughts are prayers too, even if you don't necessarily intend them to be. When we're thinking to spirit, when we're thinking of what we would like to see happen, we are sending energy out, and an energy is essentially a prayer. So, romance. Some of you may have been praying for romance. Manifestation. Oh, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. I tickled my lips. Whatever is coming to you, be it a partnership, relationship, a newfound, joie de vivre within a current relationship, a newfound romance within a current relationship, I feel like there's a real sense of protection here as well. You may have been asking for this change for a really long time. You may have been trying to manifest a partner for a very long time. And one thing I'm hearing with this is keep an open mind. First off, especially to what they look like. I mean, not saying that anybody's not going to be attractive to you. It's just that if we have an idea in our head that the person I'm going to end up with will look like this, well, we may be missing out on a bunch of opportunities because, the soul that you're looking for isn't hiding in a meat suit that looks like you thought it would, right? So this also means that somebody coming to you may be a little bit different from your normal expectations or what you normally go for. Okay, they want me to show you the bottom of the deck, which is abundance. And to know as well, this to me is about accepting and affecting frequency and vibration. Being grateful for the abundance that you have. So this also to me speaks to when new miracles are coming into your life, express the gratitude for them. Be grateful for what you do have in your life. If romance doesn't seem to come up for you, if that's one of the things you wanted, focus on what you're grateful for, not looking at what we don't have and coming from a lack mentality, because there is still positives even if the romance isn't here, or if you haven't found a partnership and that's what you're looking for. There are pluses to being single. This may not even just be romance, this may be a lot more, but I could see this card, and it's funny because I know it because I've had this deck for so long, but this is the soulmate card as well with the abundance. I feel like the more we open up ourselves, the more we realize that we don't have to hold on to an ideal to make ourselves happy or to even be successful in this world. When we drop our need to control things and we just are open to spirit, put out our hopes and our desires and focus on us, what we're manifesting is relationships and partnerships that are much more in tune and aligned with us. Support was underneath that as well. So this is also, you may find great support in, your romantic relationships going forward. Hopefully you do, but there may be even a support network that you come to because of your romantic connection. So we have the Ace of Voices. This is the Muse Tarot that have come out. And this is like either a new conversation, a new way of thinking. Definitely I feel like some of you could be receiving telepathic messages from spirit, could be getting downloads. This is also knowing that one of the ways I'm seeing in here on who could deliver the miracles, it could even be spirit delivering information for you to help you move forward. This could be like a spiritual awakening as well. And there's something with the owl, I feel could be two things. That there's a message coming to you. I'm thinking about Harry Potter, okay, with the messenger owls. That there could be a message coming to you that is via air, or it's quick, or it's done in a way that you didn't see coming. However, also there's a few here, okay, that there's messages of wisdom, and this could also be you have an owl as a totem, that whatever this new thought is, whatever this new progress is, there's incredible wisdom. As well as, I've never noticed this before, but all of these little patches are hanging out to dry, and it's almost like the laundry is airing out. The laundry is out to dry, which means there's no secrets here. It's visible for the world to see, and this may bring you a lot of clarity. And down here we've got some mountains. This is above it. An incredible strength, because we are coming from a high vibration and soaring above the obstacles that may be in our way, soaring above any clouds. You have this triangle here too, so I feel like this could be working together. Something about intersecting points. This could even be a new discussion where a lot comes out, and there's something definitely about the Technicolor. Tell me more about this Ace of Voices, please, Spirit. What messages do you have going forward for Cancer? Thank you. You got Cancer, you got your own card, the Chariot. Definite movement as well, and I feel like this is coming from a solar plexus. This is being aware of your worth, moving forward of your own volition and self-worth and in your own power. Because if you see here, there are so many horses. And how I feel like is she's not being moved by them. She holds the reins. There's so much power here. She has so much horsepower. And they're trying to gallop, but she is still chill. Okay, so this means as well as I feel like you make sure that you're not moving faster than you feel comfortable with whatever situation is happening. But also that as you're moving, there are some little stars by her third eye and moving up. It may be that whatever this new idea, thought, conversation comes to you, it may have a lot of potential to change things. This could also be you showing up, though, again, to say, you know what, when we're moving, we want to make sure that we're doing this with confidence. We're not being drugged there against our will. You have the Three of Emotions, which is many, many things. In this, I feel like this is working within harmony with the moon, honoring your feminine. This is also celebrating, but this is different sides of her and different phases of the moon. I want to read you a little excerpt from the book for that one. So the Three of Emotions. The key words here are friendship and joy, celebration, collaboration, looking to your soul family for support, spirit siblings, connected hearts, deep friendships, maiden mother crone connections, sometimes a love triangle. The prompt is also about soul connections. The Three of Emotions is the living, breathing entanglement of deep friendships and love connections. They begin as three beautiful muses, one a maiden, one a mother, and one a crone. And they had the most delightful of kinships, as unusual as it was divine. They spent their days sharing from the deepest parts of their spirit, truth, honesty, vulnerability. Their ties ran so deep, in fact, they knew they were part of the same soul family, and over time they began to look and feel like one another. They had similar mannerisms and laughter and even shared ways of seeing the universe. Eventually their souls began to link and entwine, and they forever changed one another's existence. As all deep friendships do, they invite you to fill your cup with their outpouring of love and to connect with your circle and those who choose to welcome you into their heart as family. So there's a little poem here that says, I love our three hearts of essence and bubbly things, like the strings of past, present, and future tied to this soul family because I know you. So some of you as well, this new, whatever the new is or whatever the romance is, this could be definitely romantic friendships, sacred friendships, soul families, people that you are on this path with on this earth and you were put on this earth to meet up with, as well as that these people may have been with you for lifetimes and they will feel like home. I feel like if you allow yourself to give up the ideals of what you think normalcy needs to look like and clear your mind and allow your heart to be the guide. The Chariot is also the moon. It is also ruled by the moon. Sorry, Cancer. It's not the moon. It's ruled by the moon. So Cancer is ruled by the moon. And this means as well that we need to honor all the stages within our life. Our maiden, right, or our child, maiden crone. Every place that we've been has wisdom that we carry along with it. And we've moved with that accordingly. So I feel like this is really important as well, to really cherish the friendships and honor the friendships and the close bonds that you have with people, because they are really gifts in this world. And you have the Page of Voices. I felt like somebody with this may be bringing information to you or a conversation to you. This could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, an air sign. The same with this. This could be a younger or just more immature, slow-moving, insecure, or even insecure, right? Person, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or it could just be somebody who's wanting to talk. What I feel about this is, though, there may not be, even with this person, a clear idea of what they need to say or talk about, because you've got all these swirls going on top of their head, but they are fixing their glasses. And I feel like there may be a conversation that comes up that may need to clear vision, where things may have been skewed at one point. I'm also drawn a lot to the oranges in this, so this could also be like whatever this person has to talk to you about. It's rooted in a lot of passion. So I'm going to take one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. And you get the Seven of Emotions, which is about being able to make choices, about seeing options as well, and not being afraid to make those choices that are right for you, to really peer and to study what your heart desires and what you're interested in. I'm not sure if it was in the reverse or not. I'm not going to count it as reverse. I'm going to say that this may be this romance or this manifestation and prayer that is coming true, this miracle, may be something that, like I said, you didn't see coming. And now you may even have choices to go, okay, well, there's a lot to take in here, and I really need to process this and see how I feel and what would fit best into my life. But know that if this person, I feel like, does come to you, you know, give them a shot, or give them an ear, allow them to speak and to talk and to tell you how they feel, because I feel like it's something that, first off, you're going to want to hear, but also, like, it's going to be very transformative for the relationship, even if it is a magical friendship. So here you get, oh my gosh, visions beyond life and death. And there is an owl, my friends. So some of you, the owl totem is strong right now. Others of you, this is definitely a messenger. And there is, here with this visions of life beyond death, some of you may have ancestors and passed on loved ones trying to connect with you. And this may be where it's saying, you know, don't hold an idea of who should be delivering this message. You may actually have spirit, or, you know, passed on loved ones whose spirit is close to you, trying to nudge you to say, hey. This also speaks to me of learning from our past mistakes. There is visions of life after death, or beyond death. Means that we know that something may have ended, but we now know that we can use this information to create a new life. Things aren't going to end, they're just going to transform. And also this peacock, to share your beauty. Excuse me, not be afraid to show yourself. So for some of you, this speaks to me too, of like, after we have children, sometimes we don't always feel as good about our bodies as we did before we have children, and we change ourselves. We may not show ourselves off as much, and that's your prerogative, right? But you may not take as much of a pride in your appearance, just because your body looks a lot different than it used to. This here, regardless if that's what this is, or if this is you really just needing to see your beauty, I feel like this is saying, you know what? Know that we have times and seasons for a reason, but there is nothing wrong with flaunting your stuff here and there. Nothing wrong with wanting to show your beauty and magnificence, as well as there is a crow, a very, very magical bird who can weave in between dimensions and worlds. So you have here 3 different birds all sitting on top of this woman's crown chakra, and knowing as well, I feel like this could be meditation. Some of you may want to get into meditation that, okay, I'm getting a few things. For some of you, you may want to go and be guided into meditation to kind of go to get some answers if it's concerned you on what happens after death, or even some of this could be even past life regression stuff, just depending on how you feel. But we also have conscious connections here. So this to me speaks about the romantic friendship, connection, partnership, soul family. Could be children, could be work, could be family members, right? Whoever it is that's just really close to your soul. This is saying, be conscious of how we make other people feel. We want to be conscious of how they make us feel. And when we engage in conscious connections, we are watering them. They are watering us. And this is a truly loving and beautiful connection. So the bottom of the deck is shock of the new. And I feel like you're going to be. Whatever conversation is had, whatever offer is made, whatever choices you need to work through, whatever movement is coming, it's absolutely going to be shocking. And it's okay to take your time to adjust. That's the messages that I have for you guys. I really hope that your wildest dreams come true and that your worlds fit together and you feel nothing but joy. I really do. I hope that this is, just one great message going forward, Cancer, that this year is your year. So I will talk to you later. I love you, Stella, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.